What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to be introducing a new build to the channel, and I know what you're thinking. It's not a Mustang, but stay tuned. It's going to be pretty BA and I think you guys are going to love it. So let's get into it, show you guys what we have. So there you guys go. You guys have now been introduced to the new build on the channel, and I know it's not a Mustang, but we have the grandpa truck that is affectionately named Lenny. It's my 1999 GMC Sierra 5.3 4L60 Z71, so it is a 4x4, and I got it. That was another freaking Lenny. That was a 5.3 that just drove by. But I got this whole freaking thing for 1,200 bucks. We're gonna try to build it out, try to be in it for a budget overlanding build. I'm looking at overlanding for a while now, and it just looks so much fun to have these outfitted trucks and then go off into the mountains. I also have Lake Tahoe about 2 hours away. I have some other great camping spots really close by. So I wanted to build something that I can use on the weekends and just go out and have a long weekend or hang out with friends and get up a little bit out of the city and all that and just go out in the nature. So if you guys don't know, this platform is called the GMT 800. I kind of mentioned that, so that's kind of like the S197 of the Mustangs. But these things are everywhere. From 99 to 06, the Yukon, Tahoe, Sierra, and Silverado all share the same drive chain. Minus, 4x4 and 4x2, things like that. 4.8, 5.3, 6.0. Those are also a little bit of differences, but for the most part, these trucks are all the same, and there's so many parts available for them, and there's so much you can do to them. Plus, the maintenance is dirt cheap. I have some problems with this one, which I'm about to get into, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what the build plan is. Like I said, I got this thing for $1,200, so you know it came with some problems, but I've already done some stuff in the background that I just didn't record. First things is I did the clear headlights. Mine were kind of foggy. It also came with the orange sides. I also had foggy bottom ones, and then I also did full LED headlights and side markers, switchbacks. And I also got it needed tires pretty badly. It came with the chrome ugly wheels. Now we have some takeoffs from a 2013 Sierra, and I think these are like 31.6 inch tires, so 32s-ish, and that's a 17 on there. And these have plenty of tread. Got these for $400 off Facebook. It had a broken mirror that I got a new glass piece for $12 on eBay. What else happened here? We have the classic rip here, but every one of these has it, especially the leather ones, so that's gonna have to be taken care of. The heated seats work. The power mirrors now work, all because of a stupid fuse. I got new switches, even though I didn't really need them. I thought that was a problem here, but it was actually just the fuse in here. So if you have that problem, check your 3 amp. But I have brand new these things. These little switches were $12 each. What else? I do have full motorized seats. It did come with a little bit of a shake there, but there's a seat shim kit that's $15 that my buddy Sabir and I did. I also have to mention this is the 3-door version. It has just the standard head unit for now, and I put in some new JBL speakers there and some new JBL speakers in the back. The rear leather is perfect. It's pristine. The only lights I have are the ABS and the brake light. They come on together, and I found out that that's a common issue. It's about 60 to 100 bucks. You send it out, a couple bolts underneath, and it gets fixed. So even though it may seem like it's kind of a basket case, has a lot of issues or stuff that still needs to be done that's just mechanical repair stuff, it's actually all very simple to work on, and that's what I like about the GMT 800. There's some things where I just don't want to spend the time or take the risk, so I'll probably take it to a shop, and that is, one, I have a little bit of a lifter tick, and I also have a little bit of an oil leak. And I think those two are combined, and it might be the oil pan gasket and oil pan pickup tube. So I ordered a whole new oil pan, a brand new oil pan gasket from Felpro, and a pickup tube from Mall, or pickup tube O-ring. So I think that's gonna be the fix there, because it's a common issue that the O-ring, this little red O-ring, splits. So I found a GM specialty shop, and they're gonna work on that for me. It's not sponsored, I'm just paying for it. But we also have the camper shell, and this is where we're gonna build the Overland setup. So let me drop this down. By the way, I did get a new handle because these are commonly broken on the outside. Mine wasn't until I started playing with it. but we have the camper shell on the inside, and this is a carpeted camper shell. Still needs to be wired up. Third brake light's still on, and then this one's not, so I need to rewire it. But this all works, the locks work, I have the keys for it. I'm gonna build the platform like this with a bed, storage underneath, add some lights under here, put some curtains up, and this will be an overlanding setup so I could sleep, pack stuff away, have some gear and things like that. Oh, guess we gotta do this one first, and then we can close that one. I do kind of want to change out the taillights to maybe the newer generation with the all red with the white instead of the amber ones. I don't like that as much. The Z71 might go ahead and get like a blacked out version of that. I still want to showcase that I have a Z71, but I don't want it to be so clashing because I'm going to do the silver goldish like champagne with black. That's the goal here. I'm also trying to cut and like dump the exhaust a little bit higher, but still keep it with the muffler so it's nice and quiet, but just black it out so you don't see it as much. Because suspension wise, we're gonna maybe go ahead and lift this thing about 2.5 inches to level it with the torsion keys and things like that. So it'll be up a little bit, and then we're gonna put it on some 17-inch off-road wheels with 33 by 12.5 tires. So it'll have some meaty tires on it. And then hopefully we can get a late model bumper, fix the leather, do some head unit mods, have some CarPlay, put in maybe a subwoofer, some tint, build out the overland setup, have all the gear, maybe add some light bars. Just overall build this thing to go off-road, have a little bit more clearance, and do some of those mediocre, I guess, trails. We're not going like rock crawling or anything like that, but I just want to have this thing look a little bit meaner. And you can see that might be my oil there. Maybe, I don't know. Back on topic though, we're gonna make this thing just look a lot meaner. Maybe add the chrome tow mirrors that stick out and wire those all in there. Yeah, it's just been an idea of mine to do an overland build, and I finally have a good chassis. It's cheap, it could be a daily driver, and it has a ton of things that you can do to it. Tons of styles. People make them super clean. People make them super grandpa, SynCal lowered. People do them grandpa like this with the chrome wheels. It's really whatever you want to make of it. So even though it has a slight lifter tick, let me go ahead and start it up. It starts up every time. I've had this thing for months now, and it's never left me stranded. It's got a newer 2018 battery. It starts up every time. It may not sound the best when it has a lifter tick and stuff, but it works every time. And that's what everyone says about these platforms is basically, yes, it has its little quirks and it's not a brand new truck. It doesn't feel as tight and as brand new, but you're getting a truck for basically $2,500 to $3,500 for a clean one, maybe $5,000 if you really want one with like good service records, but you're getting a great truck that's basically going to last you to 300,000 miles. This one has 166, so we're just getting it broken in. We're just going to take care of it, make sure we maintain it, and just build it right. This is a budget build, but I still want to do things right. I'm not trying to go redneck on it. Probably here and there we might, but for the most part, I want to do it really clean. Oh yeah, and one of the best parts is my best friend Sabir, the guy with the black Z06. He just bought one from an auction for basically the same price, and it's the white Silverado version. So mine is the GMC Sierra. He has a 2001 Silverado that's white, same style camper shell, also has the cloth interior, very, very clean, and he named it Benny. So we're gonna be both building overland builds. We're using mine as a little bit of a project and test dummy, and then we're gonna basically copy it and do the same thing on his. So we have Lenny and Benny, and we have matching trucks. I can't wait for it this summer, all the trips, the drone footage, the great views. I can't wait to bring you along. Don't get me wrong, the Mustang stuff is still coming, but we're kind of in the rainy season here now, so I can't get too crazy with a Whipple supercharged Mustang. So why not start working on the truck and make this thing super clean? Many of you guys probably have owned or know people that own these platforms, and it's probably just a love, like a loved thing. Like, I don't know, my mom had a little Tahoe, it had the 5.3 in it, and she freaking loves this thing. Or she loved that thing, and now she basically loves my truck because it reminds her of it. So these things have a special place in my heart, in my family's heart, and I'm sure that you guys have had an experience with these too. I mean, they're just so freaking common. This is gonna just open up the channel to a few more different things. We get to work with different brands. I'm trying to work on that now and get the hype. So if you guys like this idea and you guys are stoked for the overland build because this is something maybe you guys have wanted to do, then leave a like down below. Also leave a comment. just saying I'm freaking stoked for this build. I can't wait to see it. And also give me some ideas on mods. Tell me what you guys have said that is a good brand or anything like that. I'm pretty new to the truck world, so I'm going to be learning with you guys, and I can't wait to share it with you. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.